So I'm back. As you can tell, I'm back, and it's been a while since my hair has grown a lot. I feel like that's how people judge how much time has passed. So I know I was going to post videos all the time, but the hurricane threw me off because I was just expecting to put a video up after the hurricane and explain what I did. And I didn't expect the hurricane to take a month out of school for me. So now I'm back in the swing of things, especially because school just put so much work on us when we came back, and everything just had to be done and everything piled up. But I'm back and I'm ready to do these videos. I'm wearing my name tag, so you can obviously tell I'm on duty for the weekend. And RA life is just, it's getting good, it's better, but stuff's still going on. We're doing RA recruitment now, and I'm excited for that. And then I did an RA drive-in conference over the weekend at ECU. It was super fun. I had a good time. Our banner won for our school out of all the schools. I made it, so I'm a little proud. But I'll throw up a picture. But I was really excited about that. And I'm glad I got to go with my fellow RAs. It was super fun. I think I'm learning a lot for the RA role. I'm lucky to not have written any incident reports yet. But, I feel like it's only a matter of time. But I wish my residents were more connective. That's probably my biggest thing right now. They're independent and I'm proud of them for it. So part of me is like, I'm glad they don't need me. But, you kind of always want them to like come to your programs or say hi. So I started this thing where instead of me trying to go to them all the time and like send them emails to get them out, I just leave them like little things. So like I left a bunch of fortune cookies. Remember those fortune cookies? So I'm just like, I'll just leave a bowl out of them, and then they come and they leave me messages with the fortune cookies, and they're like, oh, I like them, or oh, I enjoy them. So I'm glad I'm at least able to reach out to them like that. Bookstore. Now the bookstore is something. So after being cafe trained, it is gone. It's wild in there. Shifts are hard. We're all just frustrated, and a lot of people are just ordering things or missing stuff. But overall, I think it's going well. I still like it there. I like enjoy hanging out with the bookstore. So hopefully I'll learn to properly make drinks the whole time because I'm still making drinks, but most of the time I'm on the register, so my drink training is still hazy and I always forget. But I'll get there. And it's a lot better since I don't have to open by myself anymore. My biggest pieces of news is that I got inducted into the National Residence Hall Honorary last weekend. So that's like the top 1% of student leaders, and I'm really glad that I got in because the first time I applied, I didn't get in. Granted, that was my own fault because I put stupid stuff on the application, but overall, I'm happy, and I have training for that next weekend, so I'm excited to see where that goes. The car has been a whirlwind. Now, I've been posting stuff for that website because that's my job. I do the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that, and it is just it's not a lot. It's just that I want to make sure that it's going really well and it's getting better. So I'm glad we got a lot of new followers and posts are going out effectively. It's just making sure that I'm getting everything that I want other people to have. So I want to start ordering the merch for the store and putting that all together. Is really funny is just on a side note that the geese on campus have like their own Instagram, which I think is great. It's fantastic. I love it so much. But I think a lot of people think that I run this page. So almost, I guess like every other day, somebody would be like, "Yo, did you see the new geese page, or do you run the geese page?" And I'm like, "No." But I shout out to my geese page because I do love them and they're doing a great job. I'm talking a lot about what happened after the hurricane, but I kind of want to talk about what happened during the hurricane. So originally, I went out to Hickory with my roommate, Lauren and Grace, and they let me stay there for 2 weeks because we were getting told all the information about a few days at a time to a week at a time, and we honestly didn't know how long it was going to last. So the first 2 weeks I stayed out with Lauren, and then my mom came and picked me up. I went back home to New Jersey for like the first time since May. Yeah, May. So I went home. I got to relax. I did some work. I got to see my friends, which is great. I miss them so much. I love them also. Like I never get to see them. Um, so Bobby was a big help with just helping me laugh and get through the hurricane. And I'm so thankful that they let me go to Gabby and Bobby let me go to class with them because honestly, not having a routine over the hurricane was probably the biggest stress that I had. It was just I felt out of it because I wasn't doing work. Because honestly, the hurricane was probably the longest non-academic period I've had since maybe my sophomore summer in high school, because I always took classes like over the summer. I always stay here and I do classes. So not having a month or just about a month to not do anything was very unsettling, and I'm glad I got to at least go into clubs and do classes with them. That happened during the hurricane. So after I went to Hickory, I did a lot of touring around North Carolina. I went to Asheville. I went to Tennessee for a football game. And coming from a school that did not have football, it was very interesting because one, this school was huge, and then two, it's just so not awkward, but I'd say that it was a changing experience to go to a football game with a school that was so hype about it. Because UNCW, our biggest thing is probably basketball. So just that new environment I just had a good time. It was a nice sunny day. The team won, so I was really happy. So that was the first time I've ever been out to Tennessee, and I had a good time. I did say I went back up to New Jersey. So after the 2 weeks in Hickory or in North Carolina, my mom came down, picked me up. Now, one of the funniest things about traveling with my mom is we like to go to like historical sites. It's just something that we've done whenever we traveled and we have extra time. And granted, we had a lot of extra time. But a funny thing about it was we took the long way through Virginia. One, because we were going to see the Booker T. Washington site, which unfortunately we did not get to see, even though we kind of made it out there. But we had a good time, but we had my fish in the car. So my fish have made heavy mileage over this trip. And I just, they've gone from, North Carolina, across the state, back to New Jersey, and then they had to come back down to Greensboro, because I had my Nicar Fall Summit in Greensboro. And then they went back up to New Jersey and then came back down to Wilmington. So honestly, some of these fish have traveled more north than some of my friends from North Carolina have, and I think it's funny. But I just thought, it's I kept worrying about these fish because I just didn't want to lose them because they were fragile, but they're really strong. They actually have a new I guess tank mate that Katie and Tabeo won at the fair. The new fish's name is Caleb, and my fish kind of pick on him, so I kind of feel bad about that one too. But granted, my fish have been through a lot, so I feel not as bad that they're kind of bullying him. But overall, I have to say I'm glad to be back. I hope to tell you some more fun stories and get back into more of a focused topic of conversation each week, or things that happened to me during the week. And I guess that's all I have for you right now. Remember to comment, and subscribe, and remember you can ask me questions in the link down below.